Hey, once again, it's your boy Day for Triple D Gaming coming at you with another map making stream video. You know how we do it. Let's get to it. Alright, ladies and gents, as you see, episode 14. And it's actually going good for us now. Finally. I got... What do I got? I got all the trees. We got all the trees. I was actually going to start this episode in game so you guys could check it out in game. But we have all the trees to where they're showing now. How awesome is that? That was a lot of trees we put down. Crazy, right? Absolutely. Indeed. Looks like our stream might be a little bit behind as well. Probably not a good time of day. Wow, it's more than a little bit. It is behind. Wow. Alright, but anyhow. We got all of our trees in, and I got not all of them, but I put some more. Ooh wee! I added some of the paintable textures back into the game or into the map, so we have like the Alpine Rock. We have the other map, the France map, Mountain Rock, and Forest Ground, and all that good stuff. We actually got the gravel from the other map as well. I didn't add them all in like I did the last time because I'd be here for hours, but I actually got them ones added in pretty quick. Pretty quick. Alright, so what we're going to work on right now is this here. The boundaries, as you see in key places of the map, it just doesn't let you go up to the edge. And some of the places I don't like, I don't see why it doesn't let you. But we're gonna fix that. Like, it really stops you from getting up to the edge, like big time. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to fix that to where we can get up to the edge a little bit closer. Right there is crazy. Like, it's real crazy right there. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I had this transform group in here because I pulled a boundary from a different map right here. But it's still... It's just weird. It doesn't let you get up to the edge still. For the most part it does. But there's still places that it's just kind of weird because it zigzags. So we're just going to go ahead and we're going to get rid of this. And I have no clue why that tree is part of the boundary there. Yeah, that wasn't supposed to happen. There we go. Pull that out. I'm actually kind of excited now, guys, because it's crunch time now. It's time to start working on the map. Like, I'm excited. Alright, so now what we can do is go ahead and we'll delete that transform group, get rid of that. I threw it in game. Everything is working perfectly right now, as of right now. Can't get too excited. Oops. don't want to get too carried away. But yes, as of right now, it's working like a charm. Jody, Jody. Yeah, we got, um, Jody, look, I got all the trees put in, and there's a lot of them. Check it out. It's crazy. It's cray cray. But yeah, like I said, I was gonna load in game this episode, let you guys check it out in game. It's pretty awesome. Um, Everything's working flawlessly right now. I added the paintable textures back, not all of them, but I added a lot of the paintable textures back into the map. I couldn't do all of them. It took me 30 some hours to do it the last time. Alright. I know, right? Uh, yeah, so like I was saying, it's crunch time now. We are finally done with the boundaries. Like, it took us that long just to do the outside of the map. Lot of detail in just the outside of the map. And that comes from, I mean, you already know, our tunnels, waterfalls, and hundreds of thousands of trees. You know what, too? I put the clip distance on these ones at 800. I actually had to go in over here and change each and every one of these trees back to 10,000 so you could see them from far away. You know how long it took me to do that? That's why I didn't stream yesterday. It took me all day yesterday to go in there and hit every one of those trees to bring that clip distance back. I have no clue. I think I cross that bridge once I get to it. Once I get it done, then we're gonna see what we gotta do. I need to start researching it now though, because I mean they got a lot of requirements, which we gotta meet. I know we can't have brand names and stuff like that, especially if I want it for console. So that's like one thing that's stopping me from doing some of the stuff I wanted to do was because of that. I wish I had Blender so I could do these 3D letters right here myself, right? And make our new store, and then just put like dark forest equipment and rentals or something like that with the 3D letters like that. That'd be awesome. I might have to go ahead and download Blender just so I can do that. Alright, so I can do this in one solid piece. Just take this and just blow it up, make it real long, and just do one solid piece. Which we might just do that. Or I could just do smaller ones and put it in. But I gotta get rid of, I gotta get rid of this boundary. Like, I can't stand how it doesn't let you come up to the edge right here. Like, look, that's a lot of the map that you just can't use. Look at that. That's a big chunk right there. There, here you can't go up to the edge. Down there, over there is a big chunk you can't use. So we're gonna fix that. Yeah, we definitely got to get it to where we can get to the edge. I made this boundary, and I already threw it in game to make sure that it actually works, so you don't just fall off the edge of the map. And it works like a charm. Look, we already changed the name of that too. Yeah, I actually just set it down here across the road, and I loaded in game, and you can't get through it, so we're good. But I want to try to make sure But I got this at the same height. Let's try to get it close to what's there, and we got it pretty close. It could be a little bit taller. So we'll do 160 on that. Is that right? Oh, that wasn't even it. Alright, so 55.69. That really don't matter. Let's see. Is this it? Yeah. Words that start and are you going to be on the map? What do you mean? Am I going to be on the map? Like my logo and stuff like that, or? Every map I make, I put myself all over it. Yeah, so like, even this here might stop us from being able to. I might even have to change these. Like, I made my own billboards and stuff, like this. I don't know if this would stop us, but I got like 3 different logos. That's one of them right there. Triple D Gaming. um, But yeah, I made this sign. Of course, we had to do a little road over the forest, through the forest. See, I gotta look into it because it's like stuff like this that could stop it from going to console. So, you know, my little let's get to it there. I got all kinds of signs though. Like I got like a winter images of like winter. On tree, like snow and stuff on trees, and the signs say like this was the dark forest last winter, and all kinds of stuff like that. Obviously we got to build the map before we can actually put that stuff up, but I do have it all ready to go. Appreciate them likes, guys. Appreciate it. Thank you. You guys is what keeps me going here for sure. Let's see if we got this through. Yeah, she's pretty close now. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a hold of this and drag it up here in our boundary. So once we get them all placed, they'll be exactly up here where we need them. Right there. I'm gonna try to keep them named the same, like east, south, west, north, all that good stuff. Yeah, that's the game plan. So as long as everything goes accordingly, we'll be in there. Be in there like swimwear. Put us at $170. Now we're on it. Now we're close. This is the last thing for the boundary, so we gotta go ahead and get that knocked out. Holy smokes, that goes way under the map. So maybe we should do that too. JR! Yeah, that's one I can't help you with, brother, because I don't know. I gotta get into it myself. Once you figure it out, I need you to make me some signs here. I need you to make me some 3D lettering like this. but maybe have it stick out just a little bit further. I need to just say the dark forest. Dark forest equipment and rentals. Yeah, I'm gonna download Blender myself just so I can make a sign for that for our shop. That's what it's gonna say. Dark forest equipment and rentals. Oops. Alright, we're definitely high enough now. Oh. Really? So we can bury that. Yeah, this is gonna be awesome. I actually be able to get up to the edge now. I can't make stuff, just can't export. Look, yeah. You gotta be making something to need to export, right? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there isn't no like export button there, JR. Like up here in files, um, I know it's completely different, but it's not like up in the files to export or whatever. Yeah, I don't know, brother. I can't even lie to you about it because I really don't know. I'd like to help you out with it. I figured that was a typo. Alright, so like I said, I could do this in one solid piece, but I'm thinking it might be easier to do it in uh, smaller pieces, maybe? I don't know. Because I definitely want it to where you're not falling off the map anywhere, so I know one solid piece would definitely make sure you wouldn't fall off the map anywhere. But then again, if you ain't got it turned right, that would be possible. Even with the in-game map boundaries, you can fall off the edge. Trust me, I did it a couple of times. You have to download it, then have to go through a lot of files just to yeah, that's one of the main reasons I want it. Because the last map I was doing, I had models of sharks and whales and that I was going to put in the map and make them swim around the water in the map. But I just didn't have Blender to make that model a i3D file. I couldn't do it. So, and then the new game came out, so I really just, I don't know. That might be an idea for the new game, though. Because I still have those models. I got an orca. Maybe we'll do another Alaskan map. Because I got an orca and a great white model, and I wanted to take those and put them actually swimming around the water. So that might be something we get into here with the new game. Alright, so already that's better. Look, already that's better. Yeah. Got it to where we're getting up there closer. I had it for 19, but I can't remember how I did it. And there's no FS12 video about it. Yeah, yet. I'll have to install it there, help you out, figure it out and help you out. Alright, so let me create a group for this so we keep these in one solid. Copy that, copy I know I should. It would be way easier if I just did this in one piece. This is the last thing for the borders, and then we can start really knocking some stuff out, man. It's getting bad outside. It's pouring down rain, wind's blowing like crazy. I got the window open. Stuff's blowing everywhere. I better close that window. Hold on. Oh, it's like a hurricane just started coming through. Wow. It went from calm to craziness. Alright. Yeah, so let me create a group here. Yeah, if I just did this in one piece, it'll be a whole lot easier, but I can control it better, obviously, like this. And make sure, I don't want to, like, I want to get close to the edge as possible, but I don't want to get so close that you're falling off the map. Yeah, I don't know, man. This is, crazy. Maybe that's why the stream's messing up a little bit, because it was actually pretty behind when I first started. I don't know. I don't know. See, even that's like way closer than what they had you, but I still want to get it. I'd like to get a little bit closer, to be honest. Because I'm greedy. Yeah, there was a couple spots like this on the base game that you could just fall right through. This is the boring stuff. Hey, Brett. This is the stuff that people don't want to watch right here, but it's the stuff that has to be done. You know what I mean? It's got to be done. Check it out. I love that I fixed that tree, man. It looks so much better. Kind of hitting that. I mean, ain't nobody going to actually see it, but I know it's hitting the building, so I gotta fix it. I don't care if the branches is hitting, just as long as the trunk isn't hitting it. And we good. Oh, I did get big power lines too, because that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to have like big power lines coming through the valley right here or something, and just crossing the corner of the map somewhere. And I was able to get those converted. Yeah, so once we get these boundaries done, we'll be on a roll now. I'm excited. Like I was saying, how you can see all the trees now, Brett. All these trees from like here all the way over, I only had them at the clip distance at 800. Appreciate them likes. I only had that clip distance was only at 800. Because I thought that was what was causing a problem with the map. And I sat here all day yesterday, one by one. And it don't look like a lot of trees, but there is thousands of them. And clicked on there and then went over and changed the clip distance to 10,000, man. That took me all day. Which I should have just made them 10,000 to begin with, and then just changed the mother group to lower them. But it is what it is. It's a done deal now. So was uh how's that tree a part of that group? Like I don't understand how that happened. I must have hit Control V or something, or cut it or something. Man, we're so good. Now what I gotta do? Uh, Appreciate that, Brett. We got a long ways to go though. it is gonna be it's gonna be awesome though. Ain't no doubt. It's gonna be something else. Alright, so I'm gonna copy these real quick and then hit 8 minus on that rotation and see. No, that ain't do it. How can I flip this around? Ah, I copied the whole group. Yeah. No. Let me just. Well, I wanted to copy the whole group, but let me just copy one. And then, where do we need this? A $1.80 to flip that completely around? Ooh, wrong rotation though. What was that at? 90. 90. Uh, oh. Trying to think of what that number should be to get that flipped all the way around there. Hang on. Be right back. Hi, ladies and gents. Sorry about that. My daughter's sick, so uh, trying to get her some medicine, and that was a phone call to do so. All right. I'll tell you what. I flipped that around, and to be honest with you, I have no clue what I was thinking. I didn't have to flip that around. I just had to pull it back. Uh, yeah. So we didn't have to do that. Yeah, it takes time, Brett. I know it. Unfortunately, I know it. I know it. You know it. We know it. Copy. So basically, all I gotta do, I have this in that group. Uh, excuse me. I just copied the group. Uh, yeah. So basically, all I gotta do is just run this out through there, and then copy the whole group, and that'll make it to where we'll have it doubled up. So I'm gonna go ahead and delete this for right now, and then we'll just work on this first one here. Appreciate them likes, guys. You're the best. So it'll go pretty smooth. Like I said, I already put this in game. Make sure that it is actually working as a boundary. It is stopping you when you hit it from both sides. It just really, I mean, it really doesn't even matter because whatever I get, it'll let you get closer to the edge than what the original one does. As you see, I mean, it got you way out here. Um, and that's all room we could be using. So I gotta make my, we gotta get rid of this one. See now, right there, I gotta bump that one over because I am keeping that BGA. I gotta find the rotation on this. It says 0. So let's put that at minus 1, minus 0.1, 2. Just get that little flipsy there. A flipsy daisy. Oh yeah. I gotta make sure that you're not gonna fall off anywhere, because that's just irritating. Whenever you do, whenever you do fall off though, all you gotta do is run back towards the map, and it brings you right back up onto the map. But I I don't want that happening. But I want to get you as close to the edge as possible. Alright. Man, that telling you, it went from nothing to just insane with the wind and the rain, man. I had the window open and started blowing stuff all over my table. Most of the new maps, or most of the maps for the new game, like the maps that wasn't already in progress of being made, just like the ones that people's throwing together real quick, they all just use the standard boundary that's here. I know that because I was going to go, I was going to go into another map and just try to take one that was straighter, and everybody's just using that standard boundary. So we just had to make our own. Just gotta keep keep checking there, make sure we're good. We good. I got started real late today too because, like I said, I was adding the paintable textures. So we had our paintable textures because I had to start the map over, and when I had to start the map over, that 36 hours I spent adding every texture from the game into this map was all a waste. Yeah. So all we had was the standard US map textures, so I had to. I didn't add them all. Obviously, I wouldn't be streaming right now because it would have took me all a couple of days to do it. But I added the ones that I know I'm gonna be using. So I added different gravel. I added the different muds, the different water puddle textures, mountain rock, stuff like that. I didn't go crazy and just add every single texture like I did the last time. Because we probably wouldn't have used every one of them anyhow. This is actually going pretty smooth right now. Obviously taking a little bit of time, but that's just because I want to make sure it's all right, all gravy. I can't wait until this is done though, because we're about to start turning into the map, and that's where the fun stuff's gonna come, man. I'm telling you, I got some. Brad, you already know, brother. When I say I got tricks up my sleeve, I got some tricks up my sleeve. We're about to have some nice. Ooh, mama, we're about to have some nice features here now. We'll leave that overlap. Sweet, man. It's gonna be nice having a smooth edge. See, I could actually take that back a little more. So let's knock this to a 3. See how that turns out for us. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's check the other end, make sure it ain't turning it too far. We good. We could probably go to a 4 actually. Alright, so that gives us, I don't know, a couple of feet. That give views in game. Be a couple feet. It's hard to judge us with that road there. Just see how far you actually are. Alright, we're good. So I'm actually going to do 3.5 on that. Ooh, yeah, yeah. 3.5. I could just turn the individual pieces, but I want to keep it try to keep it straight all the way across there without it jumping off anywhere, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I could have just used one big solid piece and ran down through there. Uh, but I like when it's like this, just for the simple fact that whenever you click on it, you can actually see it. If I did one solid piece, whenever you clicked on it, you really wouldn't see it like this. It would be one giant line across there and that's it. So by doing it in sections like this, whenever you click on it, just like this, the original one here, whenever you click on it, you can actually see it. So that's my whole thought process behind that. Doing it in sections. Man, I can't get no better than that. Ooh wee, look at that. First try. Ooh wee wee. So we're starting to get pretty close now, but run down here one more time, see what we're looking like. I forget what it was, how close we went. I might actually have it going in a pretty straight line now, because that's about the same on both sides. I'm just hoping that when I get up here, I could just make a nice corner without having to overhang too much. Well, I mean, it doesn't matter because I could just shrink the piece down, but, yeah. You know what I'm saying. It's just more work. Probably ain't gonna get too much done right now, but tomorrow, I can't always just guarantee that tomorrow thing, but our next stream, which should be tomorrow, we should be able to go ahead and start knocking some stuff out on the map here. Get these boundaries done. That's why I went ahead and took care of all the tree problems and everything off stream before I started streaming. Anyway, that stuff's all taken care of. Now all we gotta do is get to the fun stuff. Unfortunately, there's a few things I gotta redo. Like over here, I think I might have the whole XML file thing taken care of to where we're able to add multiple sell points for our wood. So that way we'll be able to add a sell point here. Now when I had to redo the map, obviously it put the ground back the way it was. So our little water ditch we had here and everything is gone. It all has to be redone. I placed this building here, so now we got to go back in there and level the ground out and repaint the texture in there. Like I said, it might not stay this, but I'm going to go ahead and paint it like that for now. And then same with this building here. We got to level this ground out and then repaint the gravel lot there. I actually had it too, to where when you came out these back doors, there was like little mud footprints and everything back there too. So unfortunately, all that has to be redone. Only thing we didn't have to redo was add our buildings and this guy here. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be able to get multiple sell points now. Now I know how to do it. Loading zone. Yep. So, I was actually wanting this. Well, it could be just storage. You could come in and just pile your logs up, But I was wanting to actually put, because right here, I can move this now too. Right here's where your wood chips go. I actually want to bump that back some. And then add another one of these right here so you could pile logs up. And you come in, unload onto that. And then I'll obviously, if you wanted to just sell them, you could unload here or just drive up to the sell point up here and just sell them right off your trailer. Uh, but the way I was going to do it too was add another one of these so you could throw your logs onto it. And then once you get a nice pile on there, then you can come up here with a wood chipper and just chip them, grab them off of that rack, chip them, and then take them right to the wood chip thing and sell them. So that was a thought of a plan of a thought. Then again, that whole sawmill might change. Who knows? But I definitely wanted to have where we have uh, multiple sell points. But they all gotta be awesome, though. I liked how I had my water running down through there too, and I lost that. Like, and then when you run down through it too, that's what I love about this game, man. Whenever you run through the water puddles like that, it actually makes the splash sounds like you're running through water. It's the neatest thing ever. Glad they added that. And it's not like you gotta put sound to it or nothing. All you gotta do is paint that water down, and it takes care of the rest for you. So wherever that water's painted down, it's gonna have a splash sound when you run through it. Of course I went the wrong way. See, now we're getting kind of close here. I'm gonna knock these bushes out of there just to make sure we ain't on the edge of that. See, yeah, we're getting close. I mean, we ain't on the edge of it yet, but we might be able to slide that last one in there without being on the edge. Okay. See, that's why I might have to go with a 3. Ooh. Joel, how's it going? No toothache today. Yeah, we got some good stuff happening here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So I spent the whole day yesterday. I had the clip distance on all those trees over here at 800. And I went through thousands of trees over here typing it in, clicking on one, going over and putting it at 10,000. Click on another one, put it at 10,000. It took me all day, but I got it to where you can see all the trees from a distance, all the way around the map now. And it works flawless in game. Frame rates at 60, solid 60. Everything's working good. I have, what do I got? Yeah, right. Thank you for the info on the BC powder. But I got, oh, and then we lost all of our paintable textures that I added in. So like the different dirts and the forest ground and all that, we lost that because I had to start over, obviously. Well, I didn't add all the textures in before the stream. That's why I started the stream late. I didn't add all of the textures in, but I added in what I know we're going to be using. The different muds and the different water puddles and stuff like that. And then I threw one of these planes. I did that plane to do the boundaries, Joel. I did a plane and I threw that in game, and it works. It stops you from walking through it on both sides, so it's working perfect. So we're getting rid of this. Yeah, where you're losing all this space to actually maneuver around the map. And we're adding our own. I could have did it in one solid chunk, just one solid plane all the way across there. But I'm doing it like this just so whenever you click on it, you can actually see it. Whenever it's in one piece, you got your outline on the top and down the sides, and that's pretty much it. So I'm doing it in the separate pieces here. That way we can control it better too, of where it's going. That might work out perfect for us. I'll have to shrink it down just a smidge. Yeah, the boundaries is working great. Oh, look at that. That worked out perfect to that edge. Hopefully the other side works out. I mean, it's a little bit long, but yeah, like I was saying, the standard in game ones, there was a lot of places you could just slip right through it and fall off the map. I did it a couple times running around it, just trying to see. Yeah, there was a few places it would just let you fall right off. So we're trying to avoid that. Oops. So I'm gonna make this solid wall, and then I'm just gonna copy it and then back it up some, so you got that double layer too. Like they, like they, which you don't have to. I mean, you really don't. But I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Yeah. This is actually the first thing I ever did that with too, because right here under rigid body it is, I think. Where's it at? No, shape. Right here, the non-rendable. I was like, why do you want something that's non-rendable? Well, it makes sense now. Yeah. This is the first time I ever made a boundary. I normally just take them from other maps. Alright, I'm happy with that. We'll have a little overhang over here. Perfecto. Perfecto. Alright, now we can start working the other way. Yeah, so tomorrow, Joel, we get to start working on the map. On the actual map. Like, look how much time we put into the background. But it's going to pay off though. Like, it's, I was going to start this stream by loading in game so you guys could see it. I mean, it's pretty awesome in game. Like, it's awesome. Another thing I got to do too. The buildings that I added are still there. Ooh, mama. There's this one here. This one here. And that one there. The buildings are still there, but the ground went back to normal, so I gotta obviously level that out in all of them, repaint the gravel down. My little water's gone now, which makes me mad because I had that perfect. And then I was saying, excuse me. Yeah, the double layer boundary. I was saying I was going to do. I think I might have figured out how to get the other sell points. So we're going to have multiple sell points. I was wanting to do another one of these and put it over here just so you could stockpile wood. Just for pulling off of there and then making wood chips. So you could grab your log straight off of there at the rack and chip them up and throw them right in. You could do it in a conveyor belt. Run them through the chipper, let it fall in the conveyor belt, and let it fall onto the sell point right there or something. And bump that sell point back or something too. Yeah, I actually had that done. Um, I gotta do it again. Alright. But anyhow. Yeah, I wanted you guys to see the water end game too. Because it's awesome. Uh, this is what I'm liking right here. Like, we're going to utilize this right here. Let me find it. I added a bunch of different textures. I didn't want to go too crazy with it though, because I don't know. For all I know, that's what happened to the map last time. It just had too much going on, and I really don't know. Uh, where's it at? It just says mud. There we go. Right here. We're definitely utilizing this one too. I like this one. That mud texture right there. I like that. I made my own too. Alright, so we got that. And then I made this one here. Bloop bloop. So we got this one here as well. Look at that. And that's not the animal mud either. That's... I actually added two different things together for that. And then we got this, which is that. We got this, which is like a water puddle with sand under it. It's a sand puddle. And then we got this water puddle. So we got a few water puddles there. Mud puddles and stuff like that. Yep, that'll do it. Yeah, when I first I didn't know if it would do it or not, but when I first started recording farm sim, because I used to actually listen to the radio that's in the tractor, you know, and I was like, I am not doing that and getting copyright for the music from in game. I'm just not doing it. If I wouldn't get slammed with copyright for it, you can actually pull the music out of the game and put it in a video. Like, you can actually pull the music from the game. You know, just pull the files out and use them if you wanted to. If you could. I was actually clicking through them the other day. Listening to them while I was messing around here. Oh, so, yeah, this kind of had to be redone too. And while I was in game today, testing everything out. Yeah, right. Thanks, Joel. While I was testing everything out, I took a new screenshot of the waterfall. That's what our thumbnail is. The new screenshot of it, right there. It's different. There's definitely more shadow in that on the right side now. I don't know which one I like better. So I still got the other one. All I got to do is just change the episode number on it if I don't really care for this one. But let's get back to our work here. Right. Yeah, that sucks. Oh, I got the big power lines too, Joel. I finally got them converted over. I was thinking about, like, having them run out the valley there, maybe across the corner of the map and on or something like that. That'd be cool. Or even if they're just in the background somewhere, the big power lines. I just can't get over how awesome the waterfall is, man. I amazed myself. Oh, I did some more work up here too. Oh, yeah, that's what I did yesterday as well. I did the clip distance on all of those, and you remember all of our dead trees were white. Listen, I went clean around the map, all the way around the map, and re-added every single dead tree too. So I didn't bore you guys with that. Yeah, all the way around the map, our dead trees are back in there. See, I might not have as many, but they're all back in there now, all the way around. That and then changing the clip distance on them, that just ate up the whole day. I didn't want to bore you guys with it, so I didn't stream. But anyway, while I was doing that, um, I added a new tree laying down there, and then added some bushes up in here, and then I had bushes running along the water line there. So if you're out of cab view looking up there, I mean, it looks pretty good. So yeah, man, came out pretty nice. Thank you. As Brad would say, it's a Picasso. It's that Picasso. Yeah, so I'll run this out through here, and then I'll just copy this group, and then we'll just drag it back a bit. I mean, it's sad that this is what I'm most excited about right now, is being able to walk all the way up to the edge of the map. That's real sad. Like, I should be excited about everything else. Now it's gonna be. I pretty much got that in a perfectly straight line. Now I gotta try to do the same thing the rest of the way around the map. So we decided on getting rid of this now. So we could do something totally different over here if we wanted to. But I put all that time and effort into that, so we'll kind of keep the theme of what we were going to do, kind of. But it's kind of going to change as well. I don't know, I'm just hoping I can get to the end without it turning and jumping off the map there on me. Like I said, I want to keep it as close as possible to the edge without you being able to fall off. I'm just going to keep checking it there. Man, I'm telling you guys. You guys might be excited. Some of you I know is excited because, you know, you want to start playing on this map, but I am super pumped right now. All the headache this map's giving me already just from doing the boundaries. The out of bounds of the map. Like, I'm excited to actually be working on the map now. Well, once we're done with this anyway. You mean, uh, Just raising the ground up over the sidewalks and that like this. Yeah, that's what I actually did do uh, the last time. Not in the front there, but because this is a sidewalk all the way across the back and then it jumps across the ditch here. I actually did do that the first time. Um, but I was looking at it. The main reason was because I wanted to just get rid of everything here and set for the main building that you actually sell your stuff at for the train there, and get rid of all the rest, and then we could add forest area all the way through there. But this sidewalk and everything came clear out around there, so that's why I was like, we're gonna have to put something back there or whatever. But if I do get rid of it, there we go. If I do get rid of it, I think we'll still be good though. Because it actually, they already painted it underneath to where it's pretty much the same. So if I just lift that up for right now, I mean, it won't look bad if we did take it out. You know what I'm saying? And this little sidewalk, well, not sidewalk, but whatever that is right there is actually connected to the road itself. So if we did take it out, I mean, I would have to paint up to the edge, but I mean, it wouldn't be bad. I don't think so. Then we could actually leave this piece here on the corner, or we could take it out too. Because that's actually separate. I don't know if you've seen that. Yeah, right here. So, but even if we took that out, I mean, it still don't look bad. We'll just have to get our painting skills on. That's all. But I was like, if I take that out, then I'm taking all these buildings out there too. But I don't know. We might leave them. We might leave them there. I'm not sure yet. Put all that back. Oh, did I just copy the whole map boundary or no? No. Alright. We good. Listen, I woke up Sunday morning at like 6 a.m. Uh, and I haven't been to bed yet. Like I woke up Sunday 6 a.m. and then I never went to bed. And then I went to work last night. I got off work, came home, got a shower, tended to my dog. My daughter's sick. She got her little walkie-talkie, so if she needs something, she's gonna call me. But I keep going up there and checking on her and that too. But yeah, she's not feeling good. And then I came down and started streaming. So I haven't been to bed yet, and I want to just stay up all day today too because I'm so excited and get this done. But I better get some sleep. I'm running off of adrenaline now. It's like, yeah, everything's, knock on wood, everything is working. I stayed up for a while though. Well, all night messing with stuff. all day yesterday. Getting them trees in there. Yeah, something told me there was definitely something wrong with the map. Uh, and then I talked myself out of it. Like, no, it's just your graphics card. Well, it definitely wasn't the graphics card. Like, it has done that on maps before. The same exact thing that it was doing. But, um, like, if you reload it back into the map, it would be fine. It just was not loading it. It was not being fine. No matter what I did, it was not fine. I was like, there's something wrong with this map. And sure enough, there was. Now that I got it fixed without having to actually... I mean, I had to do a lot of work to get it back to where it is, but without having to actually redo everything, it's exciting. Yeah, we almost got one wall done anyway. Actually, if I can just type in the numbers there and just get that to do a perfect spin, then I can just take that whole wall and drag it to that side. You know what I'm saying? And then, the same for these. If I can get it to actually rotate to the right rotation to where it sits on there perfectly, then I can just build one wall and then just drag it around the map and finish the rest with it. Right? I need a lot of stuff. A graphics card. Let's see. Like, I don't know. If I didn't have to go to work every single day, like if I actually got paid from this and was able to, man, let me tell you, we would have some awesome maps for this game now, let me tell you. I'd have my stuff together. You know, like I get 5 hours a day to work on it, and that's if I go with little to no sleep. I need to look into the animals. Uh, like, I think it just randomly spawns them in. But if we could actually manipulate that and make it to where animals actually run on certain parts of the map, that's going to be dope. You know, like the deer come in on certain spots. I don't know how that actually works, but I need to look into that. Because if we can make it to where, like, I'm riding that edge just perfectly. If we can make it to where we can get deer to spawn in exactly where we want them, that's going to be great. I mean, for all I know, you actually can, but then again, it's just probably randomly spawned in. I don't know. I might have to check it out. I think somebody took, and when the game first came out, and they made it to where the animals are zoo animals, I think. Like zebra and giraffe and stuff like that. I don't know. I seen something about it pop up there in the mod network. A while ago. I mean, I didn't really look at it though. Lions and tigers and bears. Oh my. Like, I'm pretty sure I know what I gotta do, but the whole XML file thing's just irking me. Like I wanna just throw them cell points in there just to make sure I can get that to work. Like I want to do it right now, but waiting towards wait until towards the end, I guess. That's going to be close right there. That'd be awesome. Because I just threw that, randomly just put that plane in the middle there when I started running these out through there. Oh yeah, that ain't going to make it. Ah. Think a $1.45 will do it. 145. Let's try it. Probably not. Ooh. We'll do 155. Cool. Alright. Now we can copy it and then push one back behind it and then drag and try to rotate another one to go on that side. Oh, you think if the animals are on splines, then we're good. I don't even know. Let's check it out. There's traffic and pedestrians. Oh, in this game too, that's one thing I actually like about this game. If you hire a worker, like you can actually hire a worker to drive from this end of the map to that end of the map. Just if you want to get a piece of equipment over there, you can have them drive from the store to your farm, and you don't actually have them to do anything. So that's the awesome part, and that's what these splines right here are for. They just got random splines around the map just to help the workers be able to navigate the roads and that. And like they're all over the place. So as we build this map and we start taking roads and stuff out, we're going to have to deal with that as well. So we're going to have to take out the splines that doesn't have roads there anymore. And if we add roads, we'll have to put splines there for that. And so that causes a little extra work. If you actually want to keep that aspect of it. I mean, you don't have to do it. You could just do away with the whole thing. But if I'm adding new roads and stuff, I'm definitely going to make that work, because that's a feature about the game that I do like. It's a little buggy here and there. Like sometimes they do get hung up, but I like that aspect of the game. So if I add roads and stuff, I'm going to make sure that works. So that's going to eat up a little bit more time of our map making progress. Because I will definitely be making sure that works. But anyway, let's see. Maybe they run off of splines like from within game. Maybe. Because these are all the pedestrian ones. or like off of a spline that was made through a XML file within the game or something like that. 'Cause I really don't see nothing for animals here. These are all walking trails. And they have people walking in the most random places on this one, which is kind of cool though, because like they got them walking into the gas station and into stores and stuff, which is pretty neat. Like this one here, they walk from the house through the path and that right there. Instead of like in 19, they only walked on sidewalks and that down the roads and around. Like they didn't walk through fields and that like they do on this one. Which they could have did that in 19 as well. This one here, they actually have them walking from this house over to the store, because that's a store right there that pops in game. Yeah, this definitely is not for the animals here. That's a walking trail there as well. Yep. Yeah, so if they do have the animals on a spline, like I said, they just have the spline within the actual game's files, like the i3D4 in the game's files, and then the maps just pull that from into it from an XML file. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because then these are the splines for the workers driving. That's pedestrian walking trails. And then this is for traffic. I kind of want to add a plane pulling my banner on this one too. Look. So, I had this tunnel lit up, but it's not working right now, so I know this isn't a light, but from that far of a distance, you can't tell. From way back here, you can't tell that that's not a light. So, what I'm going to do, well, look, that has a parallel occlusion on it, man. I had a light on here, so it shined down and it lit up the front of the tunnel net, and it looked pretty awesome. For some reason it's not there, or I need to extend the clip distance on it for that tunnel and this big one over here, over there. But for this one right here, oh, it works perfect. It lights up the edge of that brick, and then right here on the road, it's pretty awesome. So at night, when you come up in here, you look back in there, man, it's all lit up. Then you see the cars driving in there. It's pretty cool. Yeah, so it's unfortunately not here. I'll have to look through the game or something, because I would like to be able to control those deer, like where the deer show up. And I mean, you have to be right. They have to run off of splines, I would imagine. Man, there's a lot of splines. Controlling that traffic like they do in this game, there is a lot of splines now. What's these ones? Oh, yeah, see right here? These are the ones that help your workers, like, navigate around the map by themselves. These ones right here. So it just helps them to make the turns in that. See? And they're just all over the place. Like everywhere. And that's how your worker's able to drive around the map without getting hung up. Like I said, they still get hung up. Oh, look at that. Okay. I was wondering how they brought the parked cars in. Because normally they would just have them in, just in here. Well, right there, then they got it running off the parked car, what you call it there. Sorry guys, that's them bill collectors again. Man, there's a lot of cars on this map too, man. Look at this. I added all them parked cars myself to the map. So technically, I don't know if that would work though. Uh, Instead of adding more parked cars, if I needed any more, maybe I could just grab these, right? And just move them from where they're at, and then put them where I want them, and then just delete whatever I don't use, instead of actually adding them in. Let them come in through um, the XML files, just like they're doing right here. But by bringing them in myself, I can make them whatever color I want. And all that good stuff as well. Yeah. Yeah. That's the bad thing about messing with stuff through the XML, man. You mess something up and it's just a nightmare. You better check and double check and triple check right after you do it. Yeah, see, I put these in there. And see, I like that because you can pick the color. You make them whatever color you want. Look at that one. I got creative with that one, right? But, yeah, I gotta add some more. And I'll put a couple just randomly parked there. And there's actually a couple of them that spawn in when you go in game. There's actually a couple of them sitting back in here, because it was industrial buildings and stuff right here. You see that? I can adjust the clip distance on that, but I dialed those two pieces right there back, because whenever you look through here, they appeared in the road. Well, you can't go past this point anyway, so I just made it to where they disappear right here. So you come any closer, they'll appear, but you can't get closer there. That's why they disappear so quick when you look at it from here. And that's why I did that, just so they wasn't covering up the road. But I needed them to be there to make them, you know what I'm saying? So it was just my little work around that. Yeah. Yeah, got a little creative with that one. Alright, now, what's our rotation here? What I need to do, make that 180 degrees to completely flip that around. I think that's what I gotta do. I think. Let's see. Yeah, man. That'd be it. Only problem with that is, let's see. I want to change the name. I want to keep the names right. So that's the west side. So we'll do west. We'll copy that. Alright, and we'll name that group. We'll just make that the west side instead of the east side. Paste that there. Open that up. We'll have to change all these ones too, though. Paste. Like, I could cut so many corners, but I want it so if somebody opens up my map, it's all nice and clean in here, you know what I'm saying? There's not just randomly named stuff just all over the place that doesn't make sense, which there's normally a lot of that. I want to make sure everything's all nice and neat here, so if somebody does open it up, I mean, I'd rather them not to, because it's going to be completely awesome. There's no need to open it up, right? But if they do, it'll be easy to navigate. It all makes sense. I don't even know why I'm doing it like that. I could just hit Control V and do it a lot quicker. My arm's falling asleep. Get him. The only bad part is I'm going to have to do this for north and south as well. I'm surprised you ain't been on me yet, Joel. Save it. Save it, save it, save it. Alright, we're going to save right now, because I haven't did it yet. That's the first save of the stream. Yeah, that was the first save of the stream. Appreciate them likes, guys. Sorry I didn't see it when he did it, though. Alright, hopefully this lines up. Something's telling me that it's not, because it wasn't a perfect 90 or 180 to begin with. Yeah. I can tell. Not on me. Save it. Save it. This is hard to tell where the corner is here. I have to go off that right there. See how close we are here. I don't know, that might have actually whipped it right around there where we need it, so let's see what happens here. The only challenge is the other side, so that's $1.80. Half of $1.80 is 90. There. So we should be able to just flip them around to 90s for the other ends. Plus 90, minus 90 or something. I don't know, something like that. I'm too tired to do the math. We'll figure it out when we get to that point. How about it? That there. Now we just gotta check the ends. The ends are good, we should be good. Cause back there. Man, that's off the map right there. Yeah, so our rotation definitely isn't right. Because we're way off the map on this side. I can't tell on this side because of... Oh yeah, we're way off. Yeah, because right, I think it's like right here where this fence is the edge of that map. Alright, so now I gotta sit here and figure out this rotation to get it right. It should have been a solid 180. Should have been. Huh. Or no. What was that one down there? I think it was like 0.39 or something like that. That might be what's, yeah. So 0.39, so we gotta minus that from our 180. So it's gotta be, because that was a minus there. So minus 0.39 from 180 is 0.61. So it'll be 179.61 if my math's right. It probably isn't, but 179.61 if my math's right. That should have us right on the money. Man, I think my math might be right. Let's check it out. If it is, I just gotta bump it back a little bit and we're good to go. We're all gravy. Yeah, I was tired, but I still got my math right anyhow. Surprisingly. Let me check this side a little better because I can't see it. Oh yeah, we're good. We is good. Now we just gotta bump it back a little bit. I'll wait until I get all four done and then I'll just copy and bump them back to do our doubles. So we got double walled around there. Ooh. trees is making it hard. Man, that moved quick. I'd be up closer to it. There's a lot of bare spots. I want to go around the map and make sure there's bushes up against there, because I don't like being able to look and see this. So if you're standing ground level, you won't see that. Let's see. I got 2 of your long videos playing on another tab, trying to help. Thank you, appreciate it. Yeah, because when I first started out, like, I don't know, the numbers is weird. It says your estimate revenue. You're like, oh yeah, I got that much money already, sweet, cool. No, it don't work like that. If it says you got 50 bucks, you don't have 50 bucks. It goes up and down and up and down and up and down. Well, it hasn't went up in a long time. Like, it's down. It's way down. It's like 10 bucks. Just because I haven't been getting views. I'm already, what, 6 months in or something? I mean, people get paid every month like big money. I'm 6 months in and haven't made $1 yet. To the partner program. Just because I haven't been getting enough views. I haven't really made enough content either, though, so, I mean, it's partly my fault. I mean, it's all my fault, but you know what I'm saying. You gotta have the content out there to watch. And you gotta stay fresh on it. Just because you got 1,000 videos, that's 1,000 old videos. You need all new. Right? That's normally me. Well, it's like now I got people excited about it, and myself. So I gotta keep working on it. Man, it's pretty close, man. I mean, I did just drag it straight over. I didn't go side to side with it, but the point of where it rotated might have threw it off. Check this in one more time. I don't know how every time I come into the editor now, like it used to be whenever you put your navigation speed at a point, it would stay there. So every time you came back into the editor, it was still there. Well, now every time I come into the editor, it knocks my speed down to like 4 or something. I'll bump it up to 14, 11, whatever it is I put it up to. Whenever I come back into the editor, it'll be down to like 7 or 4. It always knocks itself down. Man, this is gonna be great. Walking up to the edge everywhere. Like, I shouldn't be so excited about something so simple, but I am. It's like the simplest thing, and I'm super excited about it. If anything, we could just stretch it out if we have to, make it a little bit longer. Alright, there's that. Close that one. Close this one. Now I can, I was gonna say now I can put them in their own group, but they're already in their group. I'm not gonna get rid of the original one just yet. I'll pick it up in the air. I'll pick it up in the air, and then we'll put ours around there. I'll pick the original one up in the air, and then I'll go and make sure ours is actually working before I delete that one. I mean, it was working when I had it set in the middle of the map. It wouldn't let me go through it at all from either side, so. Alright, so now I gotta do the math here and see what we gotta do to get it flipped around that way. So it would be 90 instead of 180, then minus our little 0.39 there. Right? Yeah, it's, I mean, I kind of get what they were doing, but come on now, we need that real estate. He's blocking us all. What's wrong with you? Alright, so copy. Okay, careful words. So we need $90. It's either minus 61 or plus 61 to it. Alright, let's try it. See what we come up with. 90. And then one of them is going to be minus and one of them is going to be plus. Alright, so there's our 90. And it's either going to be minus 30 or 61 or plus 61. We're going to have to, oops, add to it here. Or subtract from it. Is one end of the map longer than the other? It must be, huh? Oh no. Could we put planes down with collisions on them and make it where you can actually walk out past the map boundaries? I mean, I know you can make the terrain itself bigger, but that's a lot of work. but can we take the boundary walls and make them go up in there, and then put planes down on the ground with collisions so you could actually go out on it? Can we do that? Has anybody ever tried that? That's something I ain't never tried before. It makes me want to try it just because. Yeah, they stop you from going on the real estate you got, and I'm trying to gain some real estate. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try that. Like, honestly. I might do it after the stream, who knows? Cause that's a good question. Tune in tomorrow. Hey, tune in tomorrow for the answer. And don't forget, hit that subscribe button so you don't forget. Yo. Yeah, we're gonna have to check that out. Like, I don't see why not. Cause I mean, you can make your map 4 times or whatever by making the terrain bigger, but then again, who knows? Well, there's only one way to find out. And that's to just do it. Just do it. I zoom in closer to the arrows, because the closer you are to the arrows, the slower whatever you're trying to move will move. If you're far away and you just bump the mouse, it's going to fly over. The closer you are, then you can inch it over there. And it would be more funny if you can make the planes every spaces apart. Yeah, right. It's a mini game inside the game. Turn this navigation speed up a little more here. There we go. Now we're moving faster. Ah, we still got plenty of room there. These trees are blocking me. Oh yeah, we got lots of room on this side. Alright, so let's just yank it over there. Stop playing around. We're still playing around. I know if I didn't come into it, then we'd be pulling it too far each way, back and forth. Zooming into it so we don't pull it too far. Alright, Joel. I probably ain't gonna be on much longer anyway. At 10 minutes and I should be in bed. Well, I actually should have been in bed an hour ago, but I never go to bed on time to get 8 hours of sleep. It just never happens. I stopped lying to myself about it too. Alright, let's see. Now we gotta make sure our rotation's right. Which I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to add 0.61 or minus 0.61 from what we have. If my calculations are right. Oh. I gotta make sure. Oop. See, that's what I should have did, was yank that old one up first before I put these ones in there. Close that, and then let's go ahead and make another group, and we'll call this map boundaries without that. And we'll make a group. Paste. Get rid of that. Okay, so that's our map boundaries within the map boundaries. Just so we're able to pull these out real quick. Or highlight them all anyway to see what we got here. Make sure we're touching. Man, look at that. We got nice smooth edges. You can walk all the way up to the edge. Like, man, I'm excited about that. Oh yeah, we are right on point. Yo. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. Alright, obviously it's gotta go back though. Now we gotta pop this guy open. We still got a long ways to go. But I'm pretty sure our rotation is going to be off, so we probably don't have as much room as I'm thinking. There's bushes in my road. That'd be nice. Get you all the way up to the edge there. But something's telling me that it's gonna be off here. Trying to find where I just cleared them bushes out so I can replace them, but I gotta go around anyway and replace or make sure it's all filled in all the way around there anyhow. Yeah, our rotation's definitely off. Look at that, we're way outside. Alright, so like I said, we either got a minus or plus 0.61 off or onto that, so we'll add it real quick just because that's easier, but I don't think it's adding. No, it's subtracting. So we need 89.61. 89.61, and that should put us perfect. Perfecto. Outside the map boundaries now, though. Now we gotta drag it back in. Oh yeah, we're definitely out there. I want to check the other side though. Make sure it's the same on both sides. It should be right on now though. I think my math is right. We'll have to do the same exact thing when we drag it to the other side, but it'll be minus 89.61 or something like that. We're still outside the map. You'll be able to get right up to the falls now. Check it out. You'll be able to get right up to it. So wait. Man, we're still outside. like I said, I want to get it. I want to get you as close as possible without falling off the map. And that should be it, but I'm gonna knock them bushes out of there just to make sure. Nope, you'd have been falling off right there. Man, I don't think you can get any closer than that. But just to be on the safe side, we'll drag it in just a little bit more here. Now, I just gotta make sure we got that same clearance on the other side and we'll be good. Man, you gotta love it when a plan comes together. It's hard to tell with that one. Sweet. I just gotta check that other side. Bloop. Bloop. We in there like swimwear. Yup. Alright, we can walk right up to it all now. Yes, indeed. I just gotta do that last side. I'm gonna check our corners one more time. Can't be too safe. Cute. Now we need. Oh, we grabbed the wrong boundary. Should have known because we got ours way up to the edge. Alright. So now. What do we gotta do here? Can we just add a minus to it and be good? Yes, indeed. Alright, so let's take that minus off, copy it, and then add that minus back. Man, that was easier. Easier than I thought it was going to be. Then all we'll have to do, yeah, our rotation. Our center one that we made our group off of definitely wasn't in the middle, so it's making us have to drag it back and forth here. But now all we'll have to do is just copy each one and just drag it back, and then obviously we'll have to make it longer because we'll be splitting them. Like, we'll have the one that's there, right there on the edge, and then we'll copy it, and then we'll just drag it back to kind of make a box. And then, obviously, it won't tie in with the other one over here, so we'll have to just make them a little bit longer, so it'll be like a little box around the outside. Then we'll be done. And it'll be all inbound map work from here on out, hopefully. The only way it won't be is, let's say I take and make an area with white trees. Let's say like right here in this area, I have all just white trees right there. Well, we might take and just delete a few of these trees and run white trees into the background as well, just so it blends. But other than that, we should be done with the background. We put a lot of work into the background, and I'm done dealing with the background. But like I said, unless we do something like that, where we gotta put a different species of tree out there just to match what's happening inside the map, then that's what we'll do. But other than that, we should be done with it completely, hopefully. Unless I have some more brilliant ideas, which I normally come by those every now and again. And I open that window back up. Man, that air is cold now. Like, it got super cold. Hey, appreciate that like, guys. You guys are awesome. I might have to reverse that rotation. I don't know. It should be right. Oh my god. I feel like I'm outside right now. Like, it got super quick. Or super cold, like super quick. I gotta close this window again, guys. Give me 1 second here. Yeah, this is hard to tell here because art law, I don't know what's map and what isn't. So gotta get off of that. Yeah, something's telling me our rotation's off though. Like on this side, as you can see, we're just hitting the map, pretty close to it. This side we're way off, so I think our rotation does have to go in the opposite direction now. So now we need, I'm wanting to say now we need 89.39, right? No, what do we need? Straight 90? No. I don't know. Now my brain's not working. Man, that was all just copied and drug, but it doesn't look like it's straight now. It's probably just the angle I'm looking at, but alright, push it back to the edge. I would have thought for sure it would have just been the reverse of what the other side was. The 89.61 just minus. Maybe it is because it's still off. It's off like crazy. Oh yeah. Alright, so it's gotta be that. Alright, so 89.61, right? But this side's off the map. How is that not working out? Or wait a minute. I think I know what I gotta do. I mean, it's simple math, and I can't think right now. I'm too cold. I'm shivering in here. All right, so let's see. I don't know. Is that it? It all worked out perfect until the last piece. That's normally how it goes though, right? This side's off the map, this side's on the map. Straight 90. That ain't it, so let's do the 90.39. Is that it? I hope that's it. Come on, be it. Oh, that looks a lot better. Like, I just took one piece and made it completely straight and then copied and drug. So this thing should be perfectly straight, but I don't know if it is. Let's get our brush out again. Oop, hitting the wrong button. Wrong button. I think that might have been it though this time. I think we finally got it. I guess that makes sense. That was 89.61, so this would be 90.39. Simple little math had me all messed up. Yeah, that was definitely it. Alright, we're good now. Sweet. I just gotta I could push it back a little bit further, but it's right on the edge. I'm gonna leave it alone. As long as all the corners are matching up, we'll be done. Just gotta make sure you can't slip through the corner. Like right there, you can definitely slip through that. See if we got room to play here. Yes, we do. Better look at it a little bit closer because this editor can mess with you now. You'll think it's in one direction and it's in the opposite. Especially these arrows. Look, my navigation speed got turned on again. Like, I don't get that. I didn't touch it. We need a little more. I could just make it longer, but shouldn't have known that would happen. Like I said, I want it to be all nice and tidy if somebody opens up my map and starts tinkering in it. As tidy as I can get it anyhow. Without taking forever. Turn that navigation up to 14 so we can move a little faster here. That should be it. And it still ain't it. A little more. Make sure we got room to play there. Man, that's so much better with having straight edges. It's crazy. Now I just got to go in game and run around the map and make sure you can't fall off anywhere. Again, I still got to copy these. Like, I'll copy this, drag it back to like right here, just to make that like a box. Then we'll have to make that longer, just so it sticks out to here. Then same thing. Take this one, copy, bring it out. And then we'll have to make it longer too, so them corners touch. Just to make like a box out there to double up the boundary, and then that'll be it. we got straight edges now, JR. Wait, are you researching on your Blender? You know, if I wasn't trying to get this map done, I would download it and see what I couldn't do. I want to download it though, just so I can make them letters. I want to make them 3D letters for my building, for my store, for my shop building. I don't have no people. Yeah, I don't have a circle of people that could do that for me. So I got to do that on my own. So I got to download Blender again and see if I can't. That's what I want to do. I want to make like some 3D letters like this, but I want them to pop out like a little bit further than these ones. Not too crazy, just a smidge bit further. And I want them to say Dark Forest Equipment and Rentals is what I wanted to say. Like Dark Forest real big, and then like Equipment and Rentals like smaller lettering. Obviously I'm not going to put it on this particular building, but it's going to be on a building. Yeah, so that be the game plan. Like I said, I'm still not sure if I'm going to call it the dark forest or it's going to be the dead dark forest. Still not 100% on the name yet. Alright. So, boundaries. I'm going to drag these ones out. The ones that we just made. I'm gonna drag them out of the main group for right this second. See if we can pop them down there. Alright, so there's that. Here's the original ones. And I'm gonna drag these up in the air. Like so. Right? And the reason I'm doing that is just because if there's something wrong with ours, we still got them ones in there we could drag back down. But, like I said, I already tested them in game. They do work, but I've learned my lesson about just deleting stuff like that. So we're going to test these out in game, and then if everything works well, then we'll come back in here and we'll snag a hold of these ones and delete them. So that's the game plan. Yeah. Alright, so it's 5:20 right now. I gotta get some sleep, guys. So that's where we're at. Once I copy these and make that outer box, then we can start working on the map itself. I'm excited. I hope you're excited. We're excited. Let's get to it. I'm gonna say this real quick, and that'll be about it for today. I appreciate you, each and every one of you. So if you want to see where the map's headed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, mash them notification bells so you don't miss nothing, as usual. But yeah, that's it. So if you like what you see, go ahead and hit that like button. If you want to see what's coming, what's next, hit that subscribe button, mash them notification bells, and I'm out. Deuce.